Welcome to Heavy Rescue. Today we will be responding to a few wrecks on the Pinewoods farm map. We've just received a call from a local sheriff. We have an overloaded pickup truck in the ditch. No injuries have been reported, and it is to be confirmed a one-vehicle crash. We'll be heading out in HR21, which is our 2011 Ford F550 wrecker. I'm excited to be back here with a series responding to car accidents with our fleet of tow trucks. We've been very busy lately with some big crashes, and it's nice to be back here hopping in the F550. This does get used quite a lot by some of our other drivers, but mainly we are in the big heavy wreckers. And we are already arriving here on location. Pretty short drive, and I first want to check with the officer, make sure it's okay. Sometimes these officers do paperwork, take pictures, and sometimes even reconstruct the crash site. And it looks like we are good to go, but just from reference, it looks like he was taking this turn too fast and being overloaded in the back bed. That just means the front steering is light, and that's kind of probably what happened, you guys, since he's here in the ditch. Now let's kind of determine, will this vehicle be totaled? There's a little bit of water, but it didn't really go into the engine, a little bit of scrapes down there, but this truck definitely will not be totaled, so we do want to take care of it, even though it was just involved in this wreck. So let's get the 550 into position, and I am excited to really use this truck. We don't really take this out on the big wrecks, we take out what's needed, but sometimes we do have these smaller jobs. If you guys would like to see more Heavy Rescue videos, drop a like and smash the subscribe button. I really do enjoy this series responding to wrecks, and I do want to feature more and more maps. We'll come back here and just making sure everything's working. Looks like we got to turn the winch on, and we'll just do a few pulls there, making sure the truck's stable. And I really want to watch it from down here. We do have a pipe that we have to make sure that the tire does not go over. Really moving our truck back and forth, but we are doing it. Oh yeah, no problem. This F550 I think is good for pickup trucks and also for SUVs and cars. Right out of the ditch, before we kind of get loaded up there, looks like no debris in here. Usually as a tow truck driver, you do have to clean up any of that, but we'll get the winch line released, and we'll get it loaded up now. Now with this F550 from Wood Meadow Farming, we do have a full functioning tow bar, which is pretty sweet. Awesome, so it looks like we got the tow bar in place. We'll just do a few chains, and we'll kind of say bye to the officer. Thanks for calling, and we'll actually turn off his light. But I really do like this 2020 Silverado police truck. This is one awesome truck. Now I do want to look into kind of changing the strobe lights to orange, and have this truck for our fleet. I think that'll be a pretty cool truck to respond, help with traffic control at some big crash sites. But let's hop back here in the 550 and we'll get it towed back to the shop. We have a new call coming over the radio for a semi-truck with a flatbed trailer, and it looks like the load has shifted, and we will be responding over there. It's just on the interstate on-ramp, so we have to get over there pretty quickly. So we'll get this unloaded, and we don't really want to leave it like this, just because if we get another call, this truck needs to be ready at all times. Now the goal here with the Heavy Rescue series is to make sure the road is open at all times. Closure is not an option. That's a big priority, and being one of the big tow truck, heavy wrecker companies in town, we do have to be ready at any time. So we'll get switched to the big rotator. I think that's going to be the vehicle for the job. Alright, we got the 550 parked up. Let's hop over here in HR150. This is by far my favorite of all of our trucks. Really do like the small sleeper on it, just in case we do any long tows, anything like that. But let's head out and see what we can do. Now, we do have reports that the entire on-ramp is closed, as well as one lane of the interstate. And it also looks like the fire chief came as well, which is pretty cool. I really do want to get some fire trucks in this game to kind of help with the realism there. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been a bit busy, but it's been great so far. And there it is. So it looks to be a pretty big semi-truck and trailer. Give a nice friendly honk there, and I think we'll just kind of get parked up over here. But whoa, take a look. That looks to be a load shift here. A Kenworth day cab, and whoa, look at that. So 2 tractors. He must have had to brake pretty harsh to cause this, and it looks like this extra add-on here that was built out of steel prevented it from going into the cab. So he's very lucky, I will have to say, for first having this piece on, and second, kind of getting slowed down in time. But it looks like no damage to the truck, and it also looks like he'll be able to drive out of here, and we won't have to tow it. So that's a good sign. We always want these trucks to drive away if possible, and looks to be good there. And you guys can see, looks like that lane's closed. So I think we'll probably put the rotator right about where we are standing and just completely move the boom over there. And I think let's try that. Now with this rotator, we could spin the entire arm of it completely 360 degrees continuously, so that's pretty sweet to do, and this is some pretty heavy tractor, so I think we'll just kind of get this in position as well. Now I think it would be kind of a pretty cool option to only have one side of the stabilizers go out. That way if we want to, we don't have to take up as much room and only do it. But I also do like having all the stabilizers out for stability. This is our second call here today. Let me know, would you guys like me to do more calls in these videos, or would you guys like one big call? We've been doing quite a lot of one big call videos, and I thought we would change it up. So that looks to be good. We'll get the winch going there, so we'll pull it straight back, and I think that's all we will have to do. And luckily, tractors have 3 points. Very nice, and I really want to watch it from over here. Oh yeah, that will pull back, no problem. Oh yeah, the rotator, it's barely getting a workout, even though these are pretty decent sized tractors. Oh yeah, no problem. The driver will be able to strap these back down and get on with his way. There is a little bit of damage to both these tractors, but that's not as bad as what could have happened. And that actually looks to be good right about there. So let's kind of see what we can do. We'll get this disconnected. Awesome, Alex. We got it. I think if we raise it just a bit like that, we should be able to drag it back without interfering with the other one. But it's always good to respond to these calls and not see trucks damaged and completely totaled, because these trucks are quite a lot of money, and that's always not good to see. And it's great having police and fire here closing down the roadway for us. That makes it great for us as well. And you guys can see that looks to be great right about there. Release the tension, and you guys can see it was a pretty busy day here for us, but the police and fire are already good to go, which is awesome. We've only been here 3-4 minutes, and we've done a great job. So we'll get everything folded up, and then we'll head back. Luckily, the semi-truck, like I have touched upon, had that extra piece there and prevented the tractors from going into the cab. It would have been a pretty bad accident and something that we definitely would not have liked to see. Awesome, so the rotator's all ready to go. We'll just kind of let the officer know, and then we'll be on our way. And officer, you're good to go for opening up the roadway. that's another call complete, and the roadway's back open, which is pretty awesome. I think we'll call it a day back at the shop. Now, I definitely do want to do more videos using a bigger variety of our tow trucks. We've been doing quite a lot of videos with the rotator. It's a big part of our business, but I also do want to feature some of the other trucks like the F550, the rollback, even the special operations truck. I think those would be a pretty sweet thing to do, and I'm going to pull a U-turn here. Probably not the safest, and we can make it work. Pretty big wide truck to pull a U-turn, but that was pretty good. My plan is to feature these heavy rescue videos just around once a week, once every week and a half, if anything, and I think we'll definitely continue. I do want to move to some new maps, but keep the same shop setup on the different maps, which I think will be a pretty sweet thing. Now, if we do have the pressure washer outside and up and running, I think that will definitely try to wash this truck. I want to keep these trucks in tip-top condition, especially since we do pay a ton of money to buy these trucks, but they do make us money, which is also a good thing, and it looks like we don't have it outside, so we'll just get back in here and call it a day. It's been a pretty busy day here at the shop so far. 2 calls within a half hour, so I mean, hopefully it's like that throughout the entire day. And let me know down below, would you guys like one video featuring big wreck or a video featuring multiple smaller wrecks like today? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more heavy rescues and other videos on the channel, and subscribe for more.